Alright, here we are. We're back at the end of the last episode. We made a little money. It took us up to 5,000 cats, which is what we have at the moment. And I want to take just a little bit here to name my squad. We're simply going to call this Squad 1 for now. And I think we're going to call our faction for lack of more imagination, I suppose, I'm just going to call myself Farmers. I'll change it at some time in the future, but my goal is to start a little farm here. And what is this guy running from? Looks like he's been in a scuffle. Let's see if we can find a place where there was a fight in the direction he's running from. I do not see anything at the moment. There's no telling where. It could be coming from a great distance. It could have happened way over there somewhere. You never can tell. Alright, well, back to Joe. Well, here's a scuffle right here. Look at there. Is that a... Yep, that's a crossbow. If I could get that crossbow, that would be grand. I want to make sure they are unconscious before I try to loot them, though. Alright, let's see. I could have sworn there was a fella laying right here. Sometimes Kenshi is not the best optimized game. Maybe this is the same fella here. Alright, we're going to get that bat, that spring bat, because it sells for 390, and of course we're going to take that. This obviously was not the same fight as that bandit that was running away, because these are not bandit. Well, they are a bandit faction, but they're escaped slaves from the Holy Nation. I am somewhat sympathetic to them, but they're just a bunch of ragamuffins, really. Right now, they're just useful to help me gain money. They will at times, generally they will not attack you, but they can from time to time. And they do, there is a faction for the Holy Nation Outlaws. You can see we're currently at 0. But it is possible for them to become hostile to you. And I always try to avoid that, because generally they're former slaves and servants that have escaped from the Holy Nation, and they're just trying to live their life in this harsh, forsaken world. Here's another. I see more combat over here. And generally I will not attack them at all. And if they try to engage me in combat, I will typically run away, depending on the situation. I see some blood. What do we got here? This is another Holy Nation outlaw. Oh, well, that's another 258 that we can take. Right now, we'd rather have the money. It's not typical for them to be solo, so it makes me think there was a group of them up here somewhere. Although I see no evidence of it. And it is nighttime, so it would be difficult to see either way. As you can tell, all the muted colors of Kenshi, everything tends to blend together. Alright, looking for more combat. Numbers floating in the distance. Right there. This should be some raptors. There's a whole lot of raptors up here. But that's not. It's Holy Nation Outlaws. Doggone it. I see some more combat over there. But again, I'd like the paladins to engage those raptors, because there's a lot of them right there. That would be a lot of money. Okay, this guy is wounded. He's limping off. I'm going to first aid him. There's no one to see me doing this. So I'm going to heal him. I'm going to bandage him. I'm not going to heal him, but I'm going to bandage his wounds. Or her, if that's a female. That may very well be a female. I think it is a female. Either way, again, she is just a former slave who has managed to escape from the Holy Nation, and she's just trying to scavenge a way of life, much like I'm doing. The difference is, oh, there's 3 others. She should go hook up with them. Boy, that guy, notice that guy's waking up right now. I'm glad he didn't see me healing this. I don't think it would. Oh, there's a bone dog. Bone dog is fixing to wipe out somebody. I really wish I'd have paid more attention to where this combat was going on over. Is this it right here? No. Over here. Are they fighting again over? Yes, they are. I think it's just that. Oh, this is probably what it was. Now, the reason is twofold. The reason I'm healing this guy is twofold. One is that your character has a field medic skill, and the more you use it, the higher it rises, of course. And what that means is, obviously, you don't heal more, but what happens is you use less bandaging and medical supplies the higher your skill level. You just become more proficient at it. So right now, you can see I just used this a little bit, and it's already gone down perhaps 20%. If I get my skill high enough, it will barely go down, and that means I won't have to spend money on replenishing it as often. Since I'm not hurting myself at the moment, getting injured in any way, I'm using this twofold to hopefully stay on good terms with these guys and to raise my skill at the same time, because these are the guys, the Holy Nation Outlaws, are the ones on the hub. And when you're starting out, the hub is a good neutral place to go if you need a place to seek refuge. It looks like all these guys are injured. Let me get the rest of them too. I've got enough cats to afford another bandage or medical kit if I need to. I think that dog is just really tearing someone up over there. Excuse me. You also notice that when your skills is low, you're very slow at bandaging people up. And another good outcome of having a high skill is that you bandage people quicker. Not only do you use less of the medical supplies, but you bandage people quicker. And that really will make a difference later on when my own squad is down, and the ability for the medic to get to them quick before they die, like you saw in the first version of this series, where all 3, the whole squad died. As long as one person can get up and bandage, and if they can do it quickly enough, you may be able to survive. And I know I'm moving the camera around very quickly in a lot of different directions, but it's important that you're always aware of your surroundings, because anything can come up on you, from bone dogs to really just bandits. And you're not even, if you're really zoomed in and not paying attention or taking a wide view of your surroundings, you can get caught with your pants down, as they say. So I like to move around, and there's a mine. That mine I remember discovering some time ago. Not going to go over there and look at it, though, because it's a Holy Nation mine, which means it's where they're putting their slaves to work. And it's generally best to leave the Holy Nation facilities alone when you're starting out. Not until you're well in the mid-game, if not more, do you want to really start messing with the Holy Nation. Well, that's my philosophy, at least. I know people will start out from the get-go, and they'll do thievery, and they'll steal things, and I tend to very, very seldomly use thievery or stealth, because in my opinion, it is very overpowered in the game. It can get so high, your skill in stealth, for example, that you can run right through the front gate of one of these towns and even bump into the guards, and they will not notice you, and that's ridiculous to me. So I very, very seldom use stealth or thievery. It's just too overpowered. I prefer to run away at the beginning. earn my stuff. That looks like it is. It's iron right at the spawn, right at the edge of that bridge. I prefer to earn my living, if you will, by scavenging and doing exactly what your character's meant to do at the get-go. Just roam the countryside. All right, these are some hungry bandits. Now, they may engage. They may start a fight with these farmers. We'll see. See, the hungry bandits, sometimes they will fight, sometimes they won't. It all depends. Okay, they're going to walk right through there and not bother anybody. That's just their way. I have walked right through gangs of hungry bandits before and they didn't bother me. In other moments, when they see me from afar, they just automatically attack. Which is pretty realistic. I noticed that sometimes, many times, if they're in view of paladins or close to the cities, they will not attack you. Because they're just regular people trying to live their lives also. They're just looking for food. Here we go. We got some combat over here. So they don't, they're not evil people per se. They're not monsters as it is. They're trying to live their life again. And that's generally everybody in Kenshi, just trying to live your life. The problem is there's other people, other groups, other factions in Kenshi that are trying to control your life. And I suppose that's not too different from everyday society. Where are they heading to? Ooh, there's some green. Who are they fighting? Green, of course, means that whoever they're fighting... Okay, it's more river raptors. Because I tried to engage with river raptors back there, they're now considered my enemy. So as the Holy Nation attacks them, it's considered good for me. I guess they were all part of the same river raptor group. And moving along, there goes a large group up there. I sure wish they would run up and attack them also. Hear a bird call in the background. Now, Kenshi, this is one of the few, as I pan around here, this is one of the few fertile places where food is abundant and food grows well. You can see in the distance mountains up north, and out in this direction is what's called the Great Desert. You can see a big sand cloud, dust cloud in the sky there. Let's go up here. Here's a fight. Now see, somebody's attacking this holy farm. Let's go see who that is. Oh, I got wounded in that fight. I didn't even realize it. Let me heal myself. I should have automatically... There, medic myself. There we go. Now who's fighting over here? I don't know. River raptors. That's good. We'll take their pelt, their skin. What is this? A bone dog. Yep, we're gonna... Oh, that's a Holy Nation bone dog. I'm not certain. I'm not certain if I try to take the skin from that holy... Because that's a dog that belongs to the farm. That's why it's called a Holy Nation bone dog. And I don't want to try taking its skin right here in front of these farmers because they may turn hostile to me. But I am going to come up here and take the pelt from these dead animals. And this guy is unconscious. I'm going to take his weapon. This is... Okay, this is a holy farm leader, the one that... I'm actually going to heal him. That's the one that you can buy from. And I'm going to want to be buying from these farmers from time to time, so I want to heal this one up. Okay. And this is that's just his wife. I don't want to steal anything from her either. And I am going to heal her. And I can hear that, you hear that crossbows that are shooting? They're doing their best to hold these beasts back. Let's see if any got inside. No, I don't see any downstairs. Alright, well let's go check down here. Make sure this guy's unconscious. He's dying. I'll take his weapon. I'm running out. Oh, I'm out. Look at that. I'm already out of first aid supplies. Whew. Okay. I wonder. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna run back to the city. How far away am I from that city? I didn't realize I was this far away. All right, we're gonna run back to Blister Hill. Oh, I discovered a holy military base. Where's that? Right there. Okay. Well, let's run back to Blister Hill because I'm bleeding. What? How am I bleeding? They must have hit me. I think that's what happened is one of those crossbows hit me. Oh my God, and I don't have any. Notice how slow I'm running? I'm only moving at 4 miles per hour. Oh my God. This is not good. Anything could run me down right now, and I don't have any medical supplies. Oh gosh. I did not even notice that. What are these guys? Paladins? Inquisitor? Whew, -2. All right, at least it's slowly healing. -1. Oh no, it's going down. My mistake. I'm going to get slower and slower. Oh, I'm down to 2. Come on. Am I not going to be able to make it? How far is it? Oh my goodness. Don't tell me I'm going to die in this playthrough also. Look at this. I'm crippled. I cannot believe this. What in the world is going on? I should have never stood in front of that crossbow. By the way, that can happen even in your own town. When you eventually get strong enough to form an outpost, you will have the option to put crossbows. And I don't have a med kit. Yeah, I know. You'll have the option to put out crossbows, and your own people can shoot you. In fact, they will. They can and will shoot you. Oh, come on, Paladin. Paladin, buddy. Heal me. I cannot believe this. I'm going to die in only the 2nd episode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kenshi. Can I not move at all? I can crawl. Keep going, buddy. Come on. Oh, man, this is painful. I'm going to lose my leg. When it gets to -100, my leg will fall off. Once you lose a leg... Oh, gosh. Oh, no, there's a bond dog. He come and eat me. Keep going, buddy. It's night, so he doesn't see me. Yeah, watch this. When it gets to 100, I think the leg will fall off. Oh, your left leg is totally destroyed. Luckily, it's not something you need to live. You won't be able to kick. Oh, no. Well, there are prosthetic limbs in the game, but you cannot use them in the Holy Nation. Now, if I had lost an arm... Oh, don't talk. Come on, guys. Talk to me. These are mercenaries, and if you hire mercenaries to work for you, they will heal you when you're down. But I can't talk to any of these guys. I can't hire them. They must be on a contract and are going to their contract because none of them have a speech bubble. It would be so perfect because they would be able to heal me right here, right now. I would still lose a leg. The leg is gone. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, my gosh. Maybe I'm just not meant to be playing Kenshi. On video, anyway. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I used up all my med kits. Well, as I was saying, if I had just lost an arm, that would be fine because you can still get around. You can still move with a missing arm. But a missing leg is very, very, very problematic. At least I'm still eating food. I ate my last bit of food right there. Oh, wow. I hear something. What do I hear? Oh, bandits! What are they going to do to me? Listen up. Your food's ours now. Now bandits are going to beat me up. That's it. Game over. I would have ostensibly been able to make the city crawling, but I don't see that happening now. Look at there. I'm unconscious for 250 seconds, knocked out cold. I didn't have any food for them to take, So they didn't take any, but man, Kenshi will kick your butt if you're not paying attention. And sometimes you can be paying attention. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I didn't get into the combat. It's just as crossbows started shooting and I got caught in the crossfire, and that can happen. I'm not aware of many other games where that can happen, single-player games, but look at that. Come on, Joe, wake up. 20 more seconds. It's too far. I still think it's too far for me to get to town. All right, come on. Start moving. Start crawling. Probably moving at 1 mile an hour now. 1 mile an hour. Look how far away town is. Oh, my goodness. And probably several more groups of bandits between me and there. Look at how hot it is. See the heat haze? That is not a bad video card or bad graphics. It's just this is a hot world. And I can see some clouds or fog over here in this direction. That'd be an interesting place to look for, visit one day if I can ever survive this place. But I like that heat haze. And of course, the wind is blowing pretty strongly up here also. Coming from the east, this would be north. Oh, Joe. If I get to negative 100, I'm dead. I do believe, because your stomach is not something that you can live without. Oh, goodness. Come on, fella. Come on, come on. Crawl faster. Now, this is on max speed for the game, and you see how slowly he's moving. This is not going to end well. I can't believe this is the second start of me trying to play Kenshi. And I'm going to wind up having died both times. There it is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll let it run until I'm actually dead, but it's not going to be much longer. This head trauma also. I think one of these, the stomach gets to 100. I just may. Oh yeah, I'm just going to stay in a coma. Even if I come to, I think I'll be in what's called a recovery coma, I think. I cannot move. Unconscious. Yeah, I need medical attention and rest, but I'm not going to get either one of them. It's a pretty day. As I lay here baking in the hot sun, hot sands of Kenshi. I still like the way that looks over there. Poor Joe. Story of my life. What are these? More hungry bandits, starving bandits. And they're following. Look, just another group. They are just everywhere. This is. Move, fella. Come on. Wake up. Still unconscious. Well, as you can see, this is now negative 25, negative 26. It's a stomach wound, and I'm not going to recover from it. Here's a traveling. Oh, come on, fella. Come on. Come on, get. Oh, I can't talk to you anyway because I don't think I'm unconscious. I don't believe the speech bubble will allow you to talk if you're unconscious. But you know what? I'm going to give it a try because honestly, nope, your selected character is unconscious. Oh, can't you at least help the fella out, buddy? Come on. They're going to walk right by you. Well, again, as I said before, that's Kenshi. They'll just walk right by your body laying right there. All right, well, just fast forward until the inevitable happens. Face down in the dirt. Oh my goodness. Bleeding out. My leg is shot. You see the bone? Can you see the bone coming out there through how it broke skin? Wow. That's the bolt. I can actually, that's the bolt, the crossbow bolt that went through my leg. I knew it was a crossbow bolt that hit me. Now I can see it. Imagine that. Just had to get the right angle. Gosh darn it. After I saved that farmer's life and his wife. All right, 94. As soon as it hits 100, it should be game over. And I'm going to try again because this is frustrating. Joe is dead. Okay. Well, end of start number 2. We'll try again. See you next one. Ciao.